Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2 gang, y'all. Part 2 gang, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Part 2 gang, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Like, share, subscribe, this joint. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Man, I promise y'all, man. Man, we got beef with the old heads. I said, oh, this is real. But I said, this joint crazy. My word, I'm standing in the joint, man. I'm in the Salad Boy joint, like, oh, they just went at T over in 4 Bill. I'm like, man, that's wild. I'm like, okay, that's what it is. I'm like, that's what it is, man. Like, I had just got on sausage, y'all, like, and I felt like I had real beef. Like, one of the real beefs I had slightly with the Muslims, man, behind the TV when I first got there. But it didn't go as far as like what everything is going down. Like, stuff is happening in other buildings. So now everybody's starting to hear about it now. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just standing in the joint, just trying to like get my thoughts together. Like, what's next? What's gonna happen? What I'm gonna do? Lady let me out the joint. I dip. I slide back to 2 building. I get back to the building. I go up the steps. I get in the pod. I'm like, man, it's crazy, man. I see my homeboy. He like, what's up? I'm like, yo, bro, say word, bro. I said, man, dude trying to sneak me in the joint, man. Cause they was about to like, I came right before count. Like, count was about to happen. Like, usually after VI, like it'd be count time. Then you get ready for dinner after that. So I come right before that. So when I come in the park, dudes like, dudes think I'm coming back from VI. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, yo, say word to old dude, bro. I hit that day, bro. I was like, man, dude trying to sneak me in the shakedown room. Dudes was like, what? I was like, yeah, he swung at me. I was like, you almost caught me, bro. I thought we was gonna rumble in the hallway. I said, man, dude trying to take off on me in front of the cops, man. I was like, that's crazy. Dude was like, for real? I was like, then on top of that, I said, they let me go because they said I ain't do nothing, man. They was like, I ain't fight. I didn't, like, all I was doing was, you know what I mean? They got cameras in them joints. So they saw that I wasn't doing anything. So I was like, they let me go. And while I'm about to come back to the building, I said, I'm in the Salad Port. The lady said they got a status. She locked me in the joint. I said, bro, I see Lil T coming in there, man. Him and the old hair dude, Jerome, that was in. I said, man, he said they banked him. I said, man, that's crazy. My homeboy was like, man, that's crazy, man. He was like, I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, man, so like, I guess it's beef now. Like, if that's what it is, that's what it is. Like, if they want to carry it like that, we can carry it like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. So, trying to like, you know what I mean, figure out what's going on. I go outside. I go to dinner. I run around at dinner. I see a couple dudes. I tell dudes, yo, tell Jay, come outside in the morning. You know what I mean? So, I couldn't wait to see bro in the morning for real, man, because I really wanted to get the full rundown, even though T told me they banked him. I wanted to get the full rundown on what happened. So Jay come out. I'm on the basketball court. Jay and I'm on the ball field. So Jay came over there down there. We was at on by 2 building side, and he talking to me through the gate, and he tell me straight up, he like, oh, bro. He was like, man, you know, I was next door to Lil T. He said, I was in 4B. He said they was in 4A. He said, man, he said Lil T was about to getting out the shower. He said, man, old head swung on him and missed. He said he started running him, but he was in his flip-flops, man, which is a no-go, man. Like, you got to be on point, getting out the shower. Like, on Sussex, I'm getting out the shower fully dressed. I'm taking everything to the shower. My boxers, my hygiene, my brush, my comb, my soap, my sweatsuit, my socks, my shoes, everything. Because when you get out the shower, you want to be straight. Man, I promise you, man, they said they catch Lil T slipping, man, and shot the monkey game to him, man. He was like, man, dudes was like, man, you know, he a little dude. He couldn't really do nothing with Jerome and him. I was like, man, Jerome, that's wild. Like, oh, yeah, dude, wow, man. He was like, yeah, they gonna get out the hole, though. You know that? And that's how it was back then on Sussex. Like, dudes was getting out the hole, especially for fighting jokes. You won't stay back there long for a fighting joke. You know what I mean? But, like, a lot of times when dudes fight, it always escalated to the other thing. So that's when they get crazy. But this particular moment right here, man, I'm looking at it like this is one of the moments. This is definitely going to get crazy because these old heads really think it's sweet game, y'all. So, boom. Ain't nothing sweet though, man. Like, I felt like this was the moment, man. Like, you get a moment in your bed. It gets times, you have times that you go through in your bed that you feel like, this is the big one, Elizabeth. Like, this is it, man. So, y'all know what I did. I hollered at my old head, man. I hollered at my old head in one building, man, from the town. Old head been down forever. Man, that's my word. Old head put me down with a jump. I hollered at Jay, made sure he was straight. Jay was like, he's straight. He was like, if dude come down there in 4 building, he gonna take care of him. I was like, if dude come down here, I'm gonna take care of him. I was like, man, for real though, man. I was like, dude, Jerome, man. I was like, we ain't gonna catch him, man. Ain't gonna be no way in the world, man. He was like, nah, he gonna come out. He one of them old dudes. He ain't gonna stay. He coming out. And I knew Jerome was coming out. I knew Jerome wasn't gonna, be a dude that kind of like be on some other stuff. Like he trying to like it's like that. So with all this tension going on, it's tension, man. Like you got dudes hearing about it, even dudes that don't even really rock with me like that, hearing about it. And the dudes my age that kind of don't even know me like that, they kind of feeling like we feeling like, yo, these old dudes always think they know everything. Like they think just because they've been doing time longer than us, they think they supposed to be able to tell us what to do like they our daddy or something, man. And that's not what goes down, man. Like everybody in prison, when you in prison, you are a grown man. Treat me as a grown man. I don't care if you've been locked up 20 years. That don't really mean nothing to me. That don't mean nothing. Like I said, I can respect the dude like a dude respect me. And if you got some good wisdom of somebody that been down forever and you older than me, I'll take that too. But at the same time, though, like, don't be one of them Mr. Know-It-All dudes. Don't be one of them dudes that's always trying to ridicule us. Don't be trying to tell us what we supposed to be doing and what we not supposed to be doing. Because guess what? You right in the same place we at. So how can you tell me anything? And that's how I was feeling around. That's how the atmosphere was feeling, y'all. Like, everybody was just like, man, they old dudes, wow, man. So now I'm back in 2C. Everything, like, I'm kind of like Dolo. I'm not Dolo. I know dudes in there, but it's like, it wasn't the same again without T and J. So now it's the old dudes in there, and like I say, like dude Jerome been down for a minute. Dude Jerome been down for like almost a dub, probably, like, man. So he been down. Oh, he got way massive years ahead of us in doing time. So like he know a lot of old timers, and that's in every prison. It's going to be dudes that been locked up a minute. Dudes that know, you know what I mean? They all know each other. Just like I'm gonna know a lot of dudes when I get to my 15-year mark, 12-year mark. I'm gonna know a lot of dudes that's not from my city. Like he got dudes that rock with him. So it was this other dude that was in the pod. Now this other dude was in the pod. I knew he rocked with Jerome, but the whole time this was going on, he didn't get involved. He never got involved. But at the same time though, like I know he felt some type of way when he seen Knock Dude Toboggan off that day. And for real, he used to talk to that dude too. So I knew he rocked with them. He just carried it like he was staying out the way of this mission. Like he didn't have nothing to do with this mission, man. So my other homeboy that I rock with, he's in 2D. Now my other homeboy that I rock with in 2D, he's massive live wire game. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even really want to tell him everything about what's going on, about this whole situation, even though I know he heard from the first incident. But at the same time, I'm trying to keep him less information because he overreacts. Like he's a maniac, and that's what he do. So he used to go to child kind of with us because he worked out in the hallway. So when he would see us go to child, if he is going to child, he'll usually walk with me to the child hall. So me and bro walk into the child hall. So we go eat, everything normal. We got to take the long way back. So I told y'all how they do. Since we're in 2 building and we come this way to the child hall, 4 building comes this way to the child hall. We meet there in between the fence. We go back the way 4 building went, and they go back the way we went, just to keep the traffic flowing and nobody pauses is bumping heads from each side. So we walking back 4 building way. So when we get all the way around by 4 building, we coming around and we get to like the front part of 3 building, which they make us stop because the other part of 2 building is coming to child. So we stop right there at the roadblock. 3 building is right there. Dudes be talking to dudes that's in the hole. Like you can talk to dudes, like especially if you're on that front when we first come around by 3 building, those first, like I think it's 12 cells a piece. Yeah, the first 412 right there on that side of the pod, like they scream out their window and say stuff. So we walking up. I see the dude that I'm telling y'all about. That was in the pod that Jai rocked with Jerome and him. He's standing right on the sidewalk, and I didn't know it was Jerome at first until we was about to walk by. And we about to walk by, and I hear Jerome was like, "They go that in the way youngin' right there." And I looked up, I'm like, and then the dude that's talking to him, he was like, "Man, come on, man." He was like, "Hey, look, man, come on, man, get away. I'm trying to talk." I'm like, "What?" He said, he's talking about in the way youngin'. What he talking to? Dude was like, "Man, me and him having a conversation." Jerome looking down like he was drooling through that window. He keep going like this, like, all you see is that bald head, and he like, I'm like, man, look, so dude like, man, look, we having a conversation, man, just chill, Weezy. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. Look, tell him keep my name out of his mouth. I'm gonna see you when you get out the hole, man. I'm gonna see you when you get out the hole, so dude keep going on. Man, my homeboy from 2D, man, when I looked up, he just already throwing the punch. Man, word, dude didn't even see it coming. That joint like, boom. Like, it ain't drop, dude, but it looked like it hit him like right here. He was like, oh. He took the punch. I was like, I seen he backed up. My homeboy was on him. He was already on him, man. I'm looking like, I'm kind of just watching him beat him at first. He Nigga, who you talking to, nigga? Fuck around with y'all old heads. He picked them up. Oh, nigga, fuck around with y'all old heads, nigga. Fuck around with y'all, nigga. You talking shit, nigga. Fuck around with y'all old niggas, man. I was like, I'm looking around like, fuck, man. Like, who the fuck you talking to, nigga? Huh? Who the fuck you talking to? I introduced that nigga to my feet. Who the fuck you talking to, nigga? Fuck you. Yeah, Jerome. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Niggas like, yo, the police come on the back. I tried to blend in through the crowd. Gang, y'all going through the crowd. My word, police coming to jump. They grabbed my homeboy. They grabbed bro for 2D. I looked up, they looking. I see them searching. I'm trying to hide behind that nigga. Niggas like, you, come here. I was like, niggas grabbed me, man. Took me upstairs to the whole game, y'all. So boom. Of course I'm upset, man. I'm in the hole now, but guess what they did? They put me in the same pod Jerome was in. Man. I was like, man, this is crazy. So they take me, put me in the pod Jerome was in. They took my man, put him across the hall. So I walk in the pod. I go through the procedure. They put me in the shower. I'm standing in the shower like, crazy. Jerome came to the door. He was like, hey, look. That's how I said, man, you put your hands on T. He said, T put his hands on me in the pod, T White. I said, man, y'all don't care about that, man. Y'all too big to be fighting him. He said, man, he hit me first. I said, man, I don't want to hear that, man. Y'all think y'all know it? I said, man, it is. He said, all right. That's everybody in the pod here. We from shower to his cell on the bottom tier. You like, all right, that's what it is then. Say no more. We both gonna get out. I'm like, man, all right. That's what's up then, man. He was like, y'all ain't had to do my homeboy like that. I was like, man, listen, man. It's casualty of war, man. What you think this is, man? I was like, man, he a casualty, bro. Like, what you think? Like, y'all got that T. He was in 4 building. Like, it is what it is, Jerome. He was like, all right. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I was just standing in the shower, I'm just like, this is crazy, man. Like, but it is what it is. Like, I'm enraged. Like, I'm enraged about everything, man. Like, I'm at that point where I'm mad now, y'all. Like, man, I don't care what happened, man. That's what prison do to you, man. When you come to prison, man, and you finally catch a beef, like even if you stand out the way like me, I don't be looking for beef, but like I was young once, so I did young stuff, man. So time beef comes. But when that happens, man, like you're gonna be put in a predicament, man, where like you're gonna really feel like, man, like are you really thinking about home? Or you just thinking about keeping yourself alive no matter what, man? Sometimes keeping yourself alive is kind of like maybe like bringing harm to somebody else, man. Like, and that's the sad part about being in prison. Like y'all gotta understand, you forced to live that life. You forced to do things like this, man. That's why I tell y'all never come, because prison puts you in a lot of tricky situations. In this situation right here, man, I just gotta figure out what type of move I'm gonna make next, y'all. So boom. So they brought me in the cell, man. They put me upstairs. Put me in the cell, man. They bring the charge, fighting charge, 15 days. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, this is crazy, man. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, for real, like, I ain't, we just had to do what we had to do. You know what I mean? They banked T. Like, for real, we could have been back dude in the pod, but it just made it even better for Jerome to be able to watch the massacre game. So we did it right there in front of him in the hole, where he could see out his window us putting in that work. I introduced dude to my feet game. Matter with you, man. You tripping, talking junk to us while you talking to that maniac in the window, man. But when I went back in the cell, y'all, and I laid down, man, like when you were alone in the hole, like, it's a crazy feeling, man. I'm like, man, this junk crazy, man. I'm like, this is wild right here, man. Like, I laid back. And I just thought to myself, like, you know what, man? Like you just got the sussers, man. Like, what are you thinking? Like, you just got here. What are you thinking? You just got the sussers, bro. Like, already. And I'm disappointed in myself. But I really, like, battled my conscience on this one because I was feeling like I wasn't wrong. I was feeling like this wasn't all my fault on this one, man. I'm promising y'all, man. As I'm sitting there, man, I hear somebody say, yo, you T White? I'm like, yeah, he had a brown bag. He was like, yo, dude downstairs sent you this joint. I'm like, dude downstairs. I'm like, I get the bag. I open the bag up. Bag got shit in it. I promise y'all. I threw the bag. I look at the dude. Dude was like, what was in there? I was like, man, he said, man, he was sending you something to smoke. I said, man, look, man, tell him I need to clean it. I said, man, that's doodle in that bag. He was like, what? I was like, man, you knew about that, man. He was like, no, my word, I ain't know. Old dude been working in the hole forever. I kind of believe him because he wouldn't jeopardize his job. How you not smell this? I didn't smell it, though, to be honest with y'all, when he handed it through the tray slot. I'm like, yo, dude downstairs with the bald head, he was like, yeah, Jerome. He was like, Jerome, that's messed up, man. Don't put me in y'all shit, Jerome. Jerome was like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, let's war. Let's war then. Yeah, let's war there, T White. Yeah, come on with it. Come on with it. I'm like, man, this petty, man. I said, all right. I said, okay, that's what's up. I said, that's how you. I told y'all the old head's crafty, man. Like, the man just sent me a shit gift. Like, he sent me he sent me doodle in a bag, man. Like, that was wild right there. It's not even, it definitely wasn't funny then. I ain't gonna lie to you, it wasn't funny then. So I'm like, okay. Dude, tricky like this. So a week go by. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, I'm just trying to get my thoughts together, like how everything. I wonder where they're gonna put me at when I get out the hole. You know what I mean? Trying to see how this jump gonna go, man. And I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, yo, dude straight came, sent me a shit bag upstairs. I'm like, yo, that's wild as a bitch. I can't get those thoughts out of my head. I'm like, yeah, this shit crazy as a bitch. Goddamn, every now and then a nigga come to the door and say, hey, T.Y. Hey, T.Y. Yeah. How you like that gift I sent you up there, youngin'? I said, yeah, I got a gift for your ass as soon as I see your old ass. He said, ha, ha, ha. He had the dumbest laugh in the world. Nigga laughed like that. He was like, ha, ha, ha. Like, fucking old prick, so boom. Damn, man, why they had to put me in the problem with my damn enemy, man? This is foul right here. This is foul activity right here. I don't want to go through this, man. So, another week go by. All I got is the rest of the next week and the weekend. Then I can get out. So I'm trying to wait it out, man. I look up, they let Jerome out. Jerome get out. I'm watching, I'm trying to see where he went at. Can't see where he went at. My window was, I only can see back of 2 buildings, a little bit outside of the yard. I can't see 4 buildings side or none of that. And I didn't see him walk down the boulevard where I can kind of see that part. He didn't walk down the boulevard going towards 2 buildings, so I couldn't even see him. But he got out the joint. So I hear dudes that was the same window he was in that he be yelling at niggas. I see niggas yelling, hey, Jerome, hey, Jerome. I said, I'm from a party in, bro. Hey, Jerome, what part you in? He was like, he sent him back to 4A. I was like, man, that's crazy, man. So I get a kite from T. Man. T sent a kite like, yo, look. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, look. I'm about to get out. He was like, look, they supposed to be moving me back to 2 building. You know what I mean? They supposed to be moving me back to 2 building. So see if you can holler at the counselor. He was like, because I hollered at the counselor, and the counselor said that I can go to 2 building. I just got to stay out of the way, don't catch no charges back here. When I get released, she said she'll put me back in 2 building. He was like, so try to get back to 2 building, bro. So I'm like, I read the kite, I shoot him back like, yo, I'm going to write the counselor and tell her to put me back in 2 building. I can't see what Jerome is doing right now. At the same time, I don't trust Jerome. I don't trust him. So I really want to go to 2 building if I can have some distance and be prepared for a battle. Like, I don't just throw me in a pot naked, nothing, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to get to 2 building, man. I get the request for him back. The lady said, when your time is up in segregation, you will be moved back to 2 building. So she guaranteed it. So I look up, T get out. T get out from the pod downstairs. He get out. He go to the 2 building. So I'm looking, man. I'm like, damn, right, man. I can't wait to get back out and go over there, man. I can't wait, man. Like, it's on. Like, it's on, man. Like, no, it ain't no ifs, ands about it. It's on over that jump, man. I promise you, man. So it's another dude from Norfolk that I used to kick it with, man. He was a cool dude. He was a quiet dude, but he was in 4A. He'd been in 4A for a minute. Now, everybody knew me and him was cool. He wasn't like my guy ski. Like, me and him always around. Like, no, like, when I see him, definitely dap him up. When I see, bro used to have different jobs, so I wouldn't see him as much. But, we had a lot of respect for each other. Like, I was cool with him. He was cool with me. So I think Jerome knew this, man, from times that Jerome used to see me talk to dude when he used to be standing in the school building in the gate by the school. When you in the school building gate, you like by the gym, you by all that right there. And you kind of like, when we on yard 2, you can be right there at the gate and see everybody from school, be talking to him on the fence. And like, I used to always talk to him from there because like dude would be coming home from school. Man, I promise you, man, like I'm waiting to get out. I look up, I see them people bring dude in the hole. I see him coming in the hole. I'm like, yo, bro, what happened to you, bro? A little beat up. He was like, man, I got into it with the old head in there, man. Old head's trying to shoot the monkey to me, man. Dude, Jerome, man. He stole on me, da-da-da. He telling me, I'm like, what? He was like, man, when I get out the hole, man, I'm telling you, man, I ain't never heard bro talk like this. Bro was like, when I get out the hole, man, I gotta have him, man. He was like, man, like, I don't know what it. I was like, yo, bro. I was like, he was in the shower when I'm talking to him, yelling because he's not far from where my cell was. I'm like, yo, bro, that jump probably came from behind us, bro. He was like, what you mean? I was like, bro, the same. We got the rumbling with him in 2C. I said, we got the rumbling with him in 2C, man. I was like, for real, like, the old head ain't really got no understanding of what's going on, man. So, like, I don't know what he gonna do. He like, man, that's crazy. He moving the pod. He was like, the whole time, I don't know, because I'm from Norfolk, I don't think he liked me. The whole time, he was like, I look up one day. He said, man, dude pulling up on me all aggressive. Then he come out of nowhere and swing on me, hit me. He said, they started banking me. He said, the other dude went to the hole. He downstairs. He was like, Jerome got away with the joint. So I'm like, man, Jerome, wow. I'm like, Jerome, wow, okay. I got a trick for Jerome, man. I promise you, man. I sent Jay a kite because Jay is still next door. You know what I mean? So Jay kind of like blend in. Like Jay was a part of the original fight, but Jay didn't go down when none of us went down. Jay been ducking, so I sent Jay a kite. I said, yo, look, bro. I said, man, that nigga Jerome gotta go, bro. I said, man, he got down, came at bro. He told me this and that. I said, man, listen, man. I said, I put to go in the 2 building. I said, I'm not going to the building with that crazy motherfucker, man. I said, I'm not a gladiator, goddamn it. I want to be ready. So I put to go to 2 building. Jay sent me a kite back. I was like, man, for real, dude, don't be saying shit to him. He like, man, dude, just be looking crazy, this and that, man. I'm like, yo, for real. I was about to send a play to tell Jay, man, take care, but I ain't want to put all that pressure on Jay, even though I know Jay will handle business, but like, you know, dudes probably like, man, who is T White to try to send somebody to do it? It won't about that, but like, you better clean him up because he cleaning shit up around him. And you already know, when I get out the hole, it's going to be the same routine against the old heads. So that's why I say it's us against the damn old heads, y'all, so boom. Getting angry as I'm waiting to get out this shit, man. Fuck. Lady comes to the door, open the tray slot, trash bag game. Yes. Time to go. Where I'm going? You going to 2C? Yes. Back to my old pod. She gave me my stuff. I pack up quick. It was like, oh, look, they're going to come get you in a minute. I was waiting. I seen the CEO coming down the boulevard. Yes, that's me right there. Come. Lady opened my door. Come out of the door. He was like, yo, T, why you going? I'm gone, bro. Here. Hey, look, bro, I left that in there. You had that? I'm out of here. I get out, walking down the boulevard, catch that fresh air. I'm like, God, man, it feel good when you out the hole. Walk back to 2C, went in the building, went up the steps, went to the pod. I walked back in the door. Dude was like, oh, they brought T White back, man. Oh, man, what was saying? I was like, bro, I'm back, man. Just put me in cell 34, man. I'm way in the back corner. They're like, yeah, you good up there, man. You all right? I'm like, all right, go up there. I take my stuff up there. As I come in the pod, yo, I made sure potential old head. He doesn't mean harm, but he's an old head. I had to be on point, so I come in scanning, y'all. I come in like this. One of the steps. Hey, grab that for me. Walk to 34, seeing my celly. Oh, you still in here, bro? Dude, Tony, what's up? Tony was like, man, what's good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, man. I ain't gonna be over here long, though. I'm moving. I can't stay in 34. He was like, yeah, I've been in 34 before. I'm not staying in 34, man. He was like, yeah, I feel you, man. So I kick away here for a minute. I get my stuff. I come down the steps. Man. I promise y'all, man. Come down the steps. I look up. It's a lieutenant standing up. Like, he right there. I didn't even know he came in behind us or whatever the case. But the lieutenant that used to work, man, he used to work like the watch office a lot, man. He was kind of a fat dude that lost weight. So he kind of like a little smaller now. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say his name. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say bro. He was all right, but he was in the pod. So I see him. I look down. I see him. So I come down the steps. I'm like, as I'm about to hit the corner, like I'm about to just walk past. I'm like, he was like, hey, White, come here. Let me see you for a second. I was like, huh? He was like, let me see you for a second. I was like, what's up? He was like, in the office. I was looking at him. Everybody looking like. So I walk in the office, looking. He sit down. He was like, have a seat. I'm like, all right, sit down. I'm like, what's up? What's going on, LT? He was like, you got a problem with, he called Jerome last name. He said, you got a problem with, I said, who's that? He said, Jerome. I said, nah, I ain't got no problem with him, man. Back and forth to the hole. Why is it I see a young dude fighting an old head or old head fighting a young dude these past couple months? I was like, man, listen, man, I don't know. I ain't got no problem with him. He said, man, look, all I'm telling y'all is this. They're not going to keep tolerating that. Y'all think y'all going to keep going to hole for 15 days. He said, I'm telling you, your level going to keep going up because your points going to go up and you're going to end up getting shipped across the street. He said, now, if you don't want to go across the street, which is the same setup but worse and more fences, he said, I suggest y'all leave that alone. So I already hollered at, he called Jerome last name. He said, I already hollered at him and I let him know what it is and it's on y'all. But I'm letting y'all know now, anybody that triggers from that first situation that you got away from, but yeah, because we know you got away. We knew you hit that dude that day, but we just couldn't prove. I didn't want to do paperwork. We know you hit dude. We know you hit him. So if y'all want to continue living and anything that stems back to that first situation with y'all, you getting shipped to sus as one. So spread the word, because I told Jerome to spread the word to the old heads. You spread the word to your young guys. He gave me the serious look. You spread the word to your young guys. And I was like, look, I ain't doing nothing. So you ain't got to worry about me. Like, I don't know about nothing else, but you ain't got to worry about me. He said, man, get out my office, T. White. I got up, I left, y'all. So boom. I walked back over there where my homeboys was at. I went explaining everything. Like, what are you talking about? I said, man, he just told us that anybody get into it behind this situation, man, they going across the street to Sussex 1. You know what I mean? So dude was like, nah, you don't want to go to Sussex 1, bro. Ask the dudes that just came, and like, we already heard the stories, how wild that was. Like, it's just like Sussex 2, but it's a higher level, just one up. But it's bad. Like, I heard all bad stuff about it, man. Like, that's what I've been hearing. They got dogs. They got all that maniac stuff, man. So I heard about all that. So I'm like, man, listen, at the end of the day, man, I was like, man, if old head come around me, man, I gotta have old head. Like Jerome, I was like, now, me trying to go out there, trying to take him out, take him, unalive him, trying to do stuff like that. I was like, I'm gonna fall back. I said, because for right now, they keeping it in the fighting ring right now. I was like, and for real, these old heads, they probably feeling like, just because we young, they trying to prove a point. Like, yeah, they can still fight and all that. I was like, bro, for real, ain't nailed one of them pull a hammer yet. I said, I went and got a hammer. I said, but before I went to the hole, I gave it back. You know what I mean? I was like, because I see they just fighting. But I'm like, at the same time, though, man, I ain't trying to go to Sussex 1. So everybody like, man, for real, though, man, like, I don't like them old heads either, man. But like for real, they ain't worth going to Sussex 1 over, man. Like, I'm telling you, man, they ain't worth. I'm like, man, listen, I don't care what's going on. As long as he don't pull up on me with no energy, and as long as he don't do that, bro, I was like, man, like, I don't care what he do. So I go downstairs to holler at T later on that day to let T know what's going on. T said the lieutenant came in there and told him the same play. Y'all go to the hole one more time for something that got to do with that first incident that happened upstairs in 2C and watch what happened to y'all. You going across the street to Sussex 1. T said he came back and told me the same thing, bro. That's how T told me the same thing, bro. Yeah, he said, man, we gonna move across the street. We go to the hole one more time. He was like, man, for real, man, fuck Jerome, man. He was like, that motherfucker better than gonna say shit to me. He was like, them motherfuckers trying to bank me, but I already know that was payback from when we banked him in 2C. I was like, yeah, see, like, everything was justified on both sides. Everything was justified on both sides, man. But like, still though, man, like, I didn't really care about that, man. Like, I'm still trying to be careful. Like, I'm like, keep Jerome in his lane, I'm gonna stay in my lane, man. So like, I'll say probably like, you know, like a month went by. A month went by, y'all, and nothing happened. Nothing serious happened, man. But at the same time, though, like, we wasn't by each other. Like, Jay was down there with Jerome, but him and Jerome didn't bump heads. Not one time. Jay stayed away from him. I guess Jerome stayed away from him. And that's how it was. I seen Jerome probably once or twice through this month time that I'm talking about. So I'll say about a month went on, man. A month went on. We in the pod. And I'm chilling, I'm sitting down by the table, kind of by the phone, and we all kicking it because my other homeboy on the phone right there. So we all at the table right there by the phone. And I just hear somebody say, Earr! I look up, see the CEO come in, and I just seen a cart coming in. And I just seen a shiny ass bald head coming in. And he like, nigga brought his cart in, took it down there, he's going to cell 9. He went down to cell 9, everybody. I stood up, I was like, the old head who I told y'all from the town that be giving me good advice, that know his whack ass, he seen me, he was like, man, calm down, T-White, man. Y'all chill out. Y'all chill out, man. I was like, man. Yo, they brought this nigga back in 2C. I was like, man, hold on, man. Like, fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit, man. Old head was like, nah, let me holler at you, T-White. He grabbed me. Hey, yo, man, come on. He was like, nah, let me holler. They put me in a headlock. I'm like, what's up, man? He was like, nah, look, listen what I'm saying. Look, bro, he coming back for other reasons, man. He coming back for other reasons. I'm telling you, like, he ain't coming back for y'all. Like, he just want to be in 2 building. I'm like, nah, hell nah. We not living around that nigga, man. That nigga done did all this shit. He was like, look what y'all done, T-White. Look what y'all done, man. Look what y'all done, man. Just let it go, man. Just let that shit go. He ain't tripping. Trust me on that. I said, trust you on that. He said, man, trust me on that, man. Trust me on that shit. I was like, man. I was like, all right, man. I said, all right, man. Tell him, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to take your word for it, man. I'm going to take your word for it, man. I'm going to take your word for it. He said, matter of fact, he said, hey, Jerome. Jerome was like, yeah. He was like, come here right fast when you finish getting your shit together. Oh, here, talk cool as a bitch. Come here right fast as soon as you finish getting your shit together. Jerome walking over there. He like, I'm like, standing there, I'm like, I put one foot behind each other, goddamn. I got a fighting stance. Like, I'm like, oh, like, this is what his ass. He walk up, he was like, he seen it, he was like, what's up? He was like, look, I just told T-White, man, ain't no drama, man. That shit dead, man. What the fuck, man? Y'all too old. We supposed to be setting examples for the young niggas. Jerome was like, man, I ain't got no beef with you, man. He put his hand out there. That shit was sitting for a minute. He was like, I ain't got no beef with you, man. I just looked at that shit. I was like, hey, I ain't got no beef with you either. I ain't got no beef with you. I ain't got no beef with you, man. Because the only thing that I can think about in my mind was that fucking shit bag. I'll be lying to y'all right now if I wasn't having a flashback of taking off from this motherfucker, man. But I really felt like that lieutenant meant what he was saying. Like, it just been too much already. This shit can get super ugly right now. If I wanted it to, I got it. He put his hand back down. I was like, man, look, man. That shit dead, man. I was like, all right, man. Just stay away from me. I'm going to stay away from you. I stayed the fuck out of his way. He was like, agreed. Well, that's what's up. So probably like a week or two go by. You know what I mean? A week or two go by. My other homeboy, he was another short dude from Norfolk. No, he ain't pushing nothing at nobody either, but I used to fuck with him. Like, it wasn't really nobody left like that in 2C for real. So I used to kick it with him like that. You know what I mean? So out of nowhere, man, them people came and told me, man, that them people called me for the piss test game. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Man, my word, I went back to the cell and drunk mouths of water. I was about to throw up and everything. I was doodling water. I drunk so much goddamn water. You hear me? Man, I go down there and take the piss test, man. I think I beat the shit, man. They come back in the pod 2 days later. You see the property officer coming with them boxes. That means it's game over time, y'all. So boom. They packed my dumb ass up. Man, they packed my dumb ass up, man. I promise you, man. They packed my dumb ass up. Took me to the front. I just left the hole. I'm going back to the whole dirty urine game. Dirty urine game. Sick, man. 40 days in the hole. That's the punishment, man. I was sick as a bitch, man. Like, damn, this shit wild as a motherfucker, man. Goddamn. Just doing my time back there, bitch, man. Probably like 3 days after me being in the hole. I look up. Dude's like, oh, they bringing somebody in here from 2 building. I look. I can see somebody coming down the boulevard like, goddamn. I couldn't see. I just seen like the clothes. Then I seen them bringing somebody else, short dude. I'm up high, so I couldn't really see. I'm like, next thing you know, they coming up the iPod. First thing came in that jump. My homeboy, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? You all right? He was like, man, oh, rumbling. I was like, who you were rumbling? As he say that, see Jerome coming. He was like, and I'm standing on the door. He spotted me. That nigga was like, hey, T.Y. I lied. Yeah. Fuck you young niggas. Yeah, I lied. Yeah, you lucky you went to the hole, motherfucker. I was like, man, fuck you, man. Word, man, shit, I promise y'all, man. That taught me a valuable lesson right there, man. That taught me right then and there, man. Don't sleep on the fucking old head, for one. And don't really be squashing no fucking beefs and trust them motherfuckers, for two, man. And really gotta be careful, man, on the situations, man, because like dealing with this old head shit, that shit made it tricky, man. I'm telling you, man, like that's why my viewpoint on this shit, as far as how young niggas look at an old head, is different. Like I understand the young generation and how they look at old heads, man. Like we didn't look at an old head either unless he had motion. And it's the same way now, man. And like I learned a valuable lesson from this whole shit right here, man. Don't fucking sleep on these old heads, man. So you young niggas, don't be fucking sleeping on these old heads, man. Niggas is crafty, man. Like me, I'm crafty now, man. Like I ain't gonna be on no straight up and down how you want it. That man was gonna rock me to sleep in the pod and still try to attack me. The dirty Ewan saved my ass. Who knows how he would have tried to attack me, man? He was gonna get me, man. I promise you, man. But the lieutenant held his word to that shit, man. My homeboy that don't really have nothing to do with this shit, he got caught up in that shit and they shipped him to Sussex 1. Probably like 2 weeks later, they shipped Jerome ugly ass to Sussex 1, man. And Jerome was out of here, man. I finally get out the fucking hole. When I get out the hole, they put me in 4 building. So when I get out the hole, the old dude that I was about to scrap with in the VI, you know what I mean? He's in the joint. So like that shit been going on for so long. Like niggas, this shit is tiring. I promise you, man, old head pulled up on me, man. And he squashed the beef. He pulled up on me. He was like, yeah, man, like I ain't got no problems with you, man. Got down, you know, and we kind of like talking like in the back a little bit, you know what I mean? My homeboys, that's a 4 building now, they all back there because they all heard what's happening. So they back there, he came back there dolo. So he like, yeah, man, like I ain't got no problem with you, man. Got down, yeah, it's like we gonna just do it like this. And he's talking, I just caught his dumb ass again, y'all. My word, I hit his ass. Boom! That shit hit his ass. And he said, I ain't trying to fight you, man. I ain't trying to fight you, man. I was like, man, fuck that, man. Fuck what's wrong with y'all niggas, man. I said, I learned that shit from Jerome, nigga. Jerome taught me that trick, nigga. He did the same shit to my homeboy, nigga. I ain't gonna sleep. I ain't gonna motherfucking rock you to sleep, though. What's up, nigga? He was like, I ain't got no problem with you, man. I was like, man, don't bring your ass around me, man. I stole it. Don't bring it. I got get back. Fuck Jerome. Nigga, y'all think y'all gonna get the last get back, you nuts? Stole on his dumb ass, man. That's my word, man. Since that day, old head ain't say shit to me in the pod. That nigga ain't look my direction no more in that pod. He stayed in the pod a little bit, and then he ended up moving to the kitchen building in one building. He got the fuck out of Dodge. They ain't never say shit to me no more in there, man. But like I told y'all, he thought I was gonna squash the beef and trust him like I was gonna trust Jerome. No, sir. I learned a valuable lesson. I was going back to the hole that day. That day, you hear me? I was able to get away, but he didn't tell. But I took off on his ass, let him know, bro, like it's on sight. And he knew that, man. But at the end of the day, man, like that shit was dead after that. I ain't gonna lie, the beef with the old heads was gone. It was over with, man. Like we ended up learning how to get along with each other, man. You know what I mean? We had to. It was just gonna always be shit like that. I wasn't the only one getting in drama like this with older dudes. Like it was dudes from Richmond beefing with older dudes from Richmond. Like it just be a battle struggle, man. Everything, man. And that's just how I go in penitentiary. That's why I tell y'all I never come, man. But I ended up getting out the hole and it was cool after that, man. So that was a crazy situation. But that's the end of the damn story. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Make sure y'all stay your ass out the way. It's important, man. Everybody that's counting on you out here, they don't need you behind bars, because how they gonna count on you from behind bars? So stay out here. Trust me on that, man. But y'all already know what it is, man. This was a bonus banger right here. So what I need y'all to do with this one? Like, share, subscribe. Let's get it. Let's go. But y'all be safe, man. And stay your ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.